Hello and welcome to Josh Does Life. In this video I'm going to be talking about the Shimano SLX DC reel and pairing it with an SLX rod and the reasons that I've bought these and what I intend on using them for. So, well, I haven't used these yet. We're going to kind of just do a little discussion and I'll open them up and show them to you in this video, and then I'll do another video when they're in use so you can kind of see how they function. So first of all, I've got, if you can see them, this is a box that hadn't been opened yet. I opened one of them. So I bought two of these, and my thoughts and the reason that I bought them are basically to start off with on my kayak that I purchased. So if you've been watching my videos so far, you know that I have a 2019 Hobie Pro Angler 12. The thing is that I've watched a lot of YouTube videos and I've watched a lot of people turn these things over, capsize them, whatever. So my thinking is, when I get out on the water in the kayak, until I get used to it, since I have no experience with kayaks, until I get used to it, I didn't want to put any of my really nice rod and reel combinations on it, you know, in case I do turn over and lose them or something happens. I've actually even seen people while they were fishing trying to get something and knock them off, you know, different scenarios to where you could lose your rod and reel, especially somebody that's inexperienced on a kayak. So I bought two of these and two rods to go with them, and I'm going to use these for my initial trials and fishing on the kayak. Everybody knows I've done reviews on the rods and reels that I have, and everybody knows that I don't really have any cheaper ones. The cheapest rod and reel combo I think I have right now is the Abu Garcia combo, and that was a $200 reel and then a $100 rod. Well, these aren't a lot cheaper, but they are a little bit cheaper than my other combos. So the Shimano SLX is the DC, the 150 HG. I think they use high gear. I got them on sale basically. I think I paid $175 a piece for the reels, and then the SLX rods, they were on sale for $80 a piece. So overall that makes it the cheapest combos that I have. So I'm going to take these out and try them out. I've seen a lot of good reviews on them and heard a lot of good things about them, so I think they're really good quality reels, and I like the rods. I've actually tried them before, but we're going to try them out, and like I said, if something does happen, I won't be losing a $400 reel and $300 rod. So that's my mindset. I know I could have gone out and I could have bought a lot cheaper combos. You know, I could have got the what is that, the Abu Garcia, what is their one? I can't think, Black Max or something like that. I think it's like $50. I could have gone that route, and I thought about it and almost did, but I was kind of just sticking with Shimano right now because they're my favorite and that's kind of my go-tos. So I wanted to do that. I could have gotten the regular SLX for, I think those are $100 a piece, but I went ahead and got the DC. I was just thinking about that, and we've talked about before, the DC and the chip and the control, you know, that helps a lot with backlashes and all. When you're used to bait casters, I feel like you don't really need it. I feel like I don't really need it. But if I'm on a kayak, my thinking is that, you know, not as much space and room to turn and cast and all. I was thinking it might benefit me to have the DC reel in those situations. We'll see how it turns out. I mean, like I said, I haven't been out in it yet, and I really don't know how it's going to go. So we're going to try that out, and then I'm going to take you guys along when I put it in the water initially and try all this stuff out and test it, and we'll see how it goes from there. Also, something else I'm going to be trying for the first time. I'm going to do one of them in fluorocarbon line, and I'm going to do one of them in monofilament line. Trying out a new monofilament. So if you've watched my videos before, you know that I'm a big fan of Stren when it comes to monofilament. I've been using it all my life, so I've just kind of stuck with it. But we're trying a different one now. I'm going to try out this Suffix line, if you can see it, if that focuses in on it. Maybe it will to where you can read it. I'm not sure. Nope, doesn't like it. Oh, there we go. This is a super tough edition Suffix line. It's clear, it's 12 pounds. It's supposed to be abrasion resistant. So it's my first time trying this brand. I have used this brand in braid, and everybody knows I'm just not a fan of braid. I only use that if I'm in really rough stuff. I've never found the need to it otherwise. I've never had any of these other lines just really break on me. I have, as I've been fishing through like heavy cover and sticks and all, you know, you can feel the line afterwards, and yeah, sometimes it gets some little nicks on it, stuff like that, and I just cut it and retie. So I've never really had an issue with it. So I've never felt the need to actually just use braid and then braid the leader and all. I know that's super popular. A lot of people do it, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying for me, I haven't needed it. So we're going to try out this new line, and after I try it, you know, I'll tell you my thoughts on it, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's a reputable manufacturing company, so we'll see how that goes. The other one, I'm going to stick with my tried and true that I've been using. We're going to go the Seaguar, and this is the Tatsu 12 pound. It's 100% fluorocarbon. It's supposed to be, you know, kind of like their highest end, the best of everything, you know, least amount of memory, is high strength, high sensitivity to it. So it's supposed to have kind of all those features. I've been using it for a little while now on a couple of my rod and reel combos. A couple of them I used the Seaguar Abraze on. I like both of them, but I think this next upcoming season, I think I'm going to switch all of them over to this, except for, like, you know, I always keep maybe one or two that I would do top water with, and if the Suffix works out, then I'll go with that for a monofilament. If I find I don't like it, then I'll go back to Stren. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll keep you posted. Next we'll go over, and I've already got one of the SLX DCs open and on a rod, so we'll kind of take a look at that, and then I'll open this one up. And you know, everybody's seen the unboxings on them. There's nothing spectacular there, but just so you can kind of see it here on my channel, you know, and we can talk about these things. So we'll do that next. Okay guys, so we can take a look here at what I've got. So this is the SLX DC. It's extremely light. It feels like it is a metal casing. Nice smooth spool to it. Seems really smooth, no noise to it. So you can fully take a look at it. I want to spin it around. And then, like I said, it's paired with the SLX rod. This is a 7.2, 10 to 30 pound lure rating. The power is a medium, and it is extra fast. You know, and that's another topic that a lot of people like to discuss when it comes to their rod selection. So the majority of the time, I mean, I just stick with around a 7-foot rod, and I like medium rods because, you know, when you go that medium heavy, yeah, you need those in certain situations. Now, this is just my opinions and how I fish, but you need the medium heavy in certain situations. If I'm doing the heavy cover and all that, you know, and trying to pull through stuff, then yeah, I'll get the medium heavy. But I just like the way a medium rod feels. I like that sensitivity that it provides. So most of mine, I stick with just a medium. I just don't have many medium heavy, and I only have one heavy that I use for really like striper and stuff like that. So that's kind of my thoughts on what I use on that. All right, we'll do real quick just the just unbox it. You know, and this isn't for everybody. Some people could care less about seeing you take a reel out of the box, and I've just shown you the reel, but you know, I'm just gonna kind of do it anyway. When I'm watching YouTube videos, I'm one that I like to see the unboxing and it come out, you know, for the first time, and just to take a look at it and talk about it. And I also like to see it in use. I like both. So some people don't care for unboxings. Some people just want to see it in use or in action. I like to try to do both so that you do have that option. So anyway, cut into this guy. If I can get it open. And just so you can see it. And every rod and reel, I mean every reel that you buy, they come with the same thing. You know, it's always like a manual and disassembly and all that. They always come with oil. And they're always bubble wrapped in. Let's see, where's this guy open? Alright. And that's going to be, and I've already shown you on the rod, you know, but just a little close up of this one by itself. Just so you can see all the angles of it. So I think these are pretty nice, you know. I mean, these aren't what most people would call cheap, but in my mind and what I do and have, you know, this is a cheaper option. So, I mean, I know a lot of people, you know, they'll do videos and they don't spend that much on them because, you know, rods tend to break at times, and, you know, reels, you bang them up and drop them and everything else. So, you know, you fish whatever you're comfortable with and what you like. I like these higher end ones because, like I've always said, I believe you get what you pay for. And I just think these are better quality. The more you spend, I've kind of found that they're just better quality and more fun to fish with. But I plan on some point trying to get, you know, like I might pick up a Black Max or something that's about $50 now and kind of do a comparison of my thoughts, what I think on those. That might be another good video to do. But that'll close out this video. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm going to try to grow the channel as much as I can. I plan on continuing to do these videos for as long as I can. Some of them are going to be about fishing gear because that's my favorite hobby. And then I also do some reviews and projects and things I do around the house and items that I use to kind of let you know what I think about them. So please subscribe and stick with me, and we'll see if we can get this channel over 1,000 subscribers at least, and hopefully do more and more videos. Thanks for watching.